I think the reason why a lot of us feel so blindsided by our 20s is that it's been over glamorized and romanticized in the media and maybe in our heads. Depending on what you saw around you growing up, you probably couldn't wait to get to this age where you could be fully responsible for your life, do whatever you wanted, have nobody breathing down your neck, land your dream job, fall in love, create a loving and stable community, and buy a house. Yeah, right. The reality of your 20s is, yes, you do get the freedom and autonomy, but that comes at the cost of a level of responsibility and decision making that can affect the trajectory of your entire life. Yes, the world is your oyster, as they tell us, but in a world set up to stifle creativity and freedom, there's a constant pressure to choose between passion and practicality. You must now balance the very real need for financial stability with the yearning for personal fulfillment. Your understanding of success comes undone as you battle setbacks, rejections, failure, unhealed trauma, and dreams that seem to be slipping away. Friendships, those take on a whole new meaning. Because how do I maintain meaningful connections while trying to keep my head above water? Do I have enough hours in a day to recognize and address the fact that I am outgrowing some of my relationships? The reality that the chunk of the people that I love no longer align with who I am becoming. By the way, who am I even? And what are my values? And can someone tell me my purpose? Why do I believe the things that I do? And excuse me, brother, what do you mean that my rent is due? Again? Ha! Oh my gosh. Sometime in 2023, I was sobbing on the phone to my mother about how exhausted and overwhelmed I was from simply existing. And she said a lot of things, but one thing that stood out to me was, Ada, your 20s are your planting season. That was a word from the mountain. And I've since held on to it, repeating it to myself on days when I find myself crumbling or when I feel like I'm wasting away. I try to keep in mind that one of the markers of the planting season is that there is no yield, nothing to harvest, not yet. All you have is a soil bed, and then these seeds that you can bury or sow, and it's up to the farmer to carefully select the seeds, plan out the layout of the fields, and tend to the soil. Our 20s are like that. A time for intentional cultivation, purposeful exploration, experimentation, and the creation of a foundation that will support the growth to come. This is a time for us to explore different fields, try out new crops, and discover the ones that resonate with the future we see for ourselves. There is no better time to fail than in your 20s. In fact, I'd argue that it's specifically made for failing, for messing up, hitting walls, and iterating. In your 20s, you're still a baby adult. Think about it, I'm 26, which means I'm 6 years old in adult age. 18 to 19 don't count. So you're still a baby adult, and that means you retain some of that untainted audacity to chase the extraordinary. Why not lean into it before reality claws it out of you? Not everything you sow will germinate. Some of them will grow in unexpected ways, even in unexpected places. Others might become infested with something. It's in the sorting out, in the pivoting, in the recalibration that we build resilience and forge an authentic path for ourselves. Failure is not fun. Believe me, I know. I've been failing since 2018. And although painful, every time I look back, I realize that I have been failing forward. All my setbacks, every single one of them, has taught me something integral to my current state. Will I fail again? I have no doubt that I will. Will I curse and cry? Of course I will, and Pearl. But I'm never gonna stop showing up. Failure is just a normal part of life. It's nothing to shy away from or be ashamed of. When we begin to fear it, we stifle our potential, our creativity. It's like breaking your own wings because you're too afraid to fly. It makes no sense. Don't be afraid to be seen trying. No. Fall flat on your face, cry if you need to, but please get up and ready yourself for the next fall, because you will fall again. And then next time, please fall differently. Clean yourself up, learn something from it, and then wait for the next fall, because you will fall again. But every time you fall, you will learn how to fall better the next time. You will learn how to protect your face. You will learn how to protect your bum, how to protect your arm. That's what falling is for. I know some people say don't complain, but I say complain as much as you need to, as long as you don't put it on other people and you keep showing up. That's the end goal at the end of the day. isn't it, to keep showing up. Do what you need to do as long as you show up, you know, because me, I'm not here to police your process. I'm not one of those people going, oh yeah, make sure you stay entirely gracious the whole If you've been on this channel for 2 minutes, you know, I'm all about feeling every single one of your feelings. Unearth your passions, create your creed, discover your authentic self, take risks, disappoint a few people, shatter societal expectations, stretch towards the sun, reach for the moon. Oh my God, tend diligently to your aspirations, establish your roots. It might take time. It will be slow. I know, it will be slow. It's my reality, so I know. Oh my gosh, it will be slow, but you must trust that no season lasts forever. The decisions you make today, the seeds you sow today, the care you invest during this period will lay the groundwork for your blossoming in the seasons to come. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. My name is Pearl. I don't even know why I'm so hyped today, but my name is Pearl, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, da, da, da.